Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vasel and welcome to Werewolf on the Dice Tower. All right, so these you can find the different games that I and other people run on our Dice Tower Werewolf Facebook group. This is one that I ran recently with a gambling theme to it. I want to try out some rolling of the dice. Here's how that goes. All right, everybody, let's get started here. Welcome to Werewolf. It's been a week or so since I've run this. Tonight's theme is gambling. So here's how it's going to work. We're going to play with an indeterminate number of werewolves. But one of the things that's going to be gambling tonight is every time the werewolves vote to kill somebody, I will be rolling a 6-sided die, and there is a 1/6 chance it doesn't work. Why? I don't know why. All right. They were just inept that night. One of the werewolves is a hunter, and one of the werewolves is an alpha. The alpha werewolf can only win if they're the last werewolf alive. So you're working with the other werewolves, but you would like them all to die.
Huh.
You're probably going to lose. All right.
What if you are alive with another werewolf? You have to be alone and nobody else. Is that what you meant?
Yes.
Okay.
And we don't have Connor.
And it does not have the regular alpha wolf powers of turning somebody.
I don't know what regular powers are anymore. There's like 20 versions of werewolf out there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool.
I've so mutinized the werewolves at this point. I don't think my Sasquatch is anywhere what they wanted it to ever be. Speaking of which, we're playing with the Sasquatch. So here's the Sasquatch. If you vote to not kill anyone, there is a 50% chance the Sasquatch will turn into a werewolf. I will not tell you if they do or not. Only the Sasquatch will know.
So there's a possibility they won't turn?
Mm-hmm.
There is a possibility they won't turn. Same thing when the werewolves kill the Sasquatch. There's a 50% chance they will stay a villager and die. There's a 50% chance they'll turn into a werewolf. I told you, gambling night. Now, to keep things sane,
Okay.
the seer can ask me at night who somebody is, and I'll tell them if they are a werewolf or not. That's 100%, just to keep things from not getting too crazy. The bodyguard, though, whoever they protect, if the werewolves attack that person, there's a 50% chance a werewolf gets killed.
Whoa.
So if
Oh,
the bodyguard does a good job, a werewolf could die. That werewolf will be
That's
chosen
interesting.
randomly.
I like that.
that's interesting.
That's cool.
Alrighty, we're playing with the hunter. Same thing. Both the werewolf hunter and the villager hunter. They just kill somebody when they die. We're going to add a new role here, the gambler. The gambler will have a night phase. I'm just going to ask you double or nothing, and you just say yes or no. What that means is the next day when we vote to kill someone, we double it up. If people vote to kill a villager, I will randomly kill another villager. And if they kill a werewolf, I'll randomly kill another werewolf. That's on the gambler to decide that. And you do it the night before the vote.
And that can happen each day.
It can happen every single night for all I care.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So that's not a one-time power. That could happen.
It is not a
every
one-time
night.
power, but
You just don't want to use it every time.
Give it to Guami.
Give it to Guami.
We can make it a short game.
roles have already been determined. All right.
Yeah. You started an international incident last time you did that.
Now, the seer, the bodyguard, the hunter, and the gambler their powers will be transferred to Frankenstein. If you are Frankenstein, you will get each of those powers as they pass away, and only those 4 powers. We're also playing with the idiot and the pacifist. The idiot must always vote to kill. The pacifist must always vote to keep alive. And both of those cannot tell people who they are. You must make up some other reason for why you're doing that.
Okay.
And we're going to play with the Tanner. Tanner's back, baby. But here's how the Tanner works. The Tanner wins if they are killed. Probably. If the Tanner is killed by the villagers, there is a 50% chance that the person who nominated them dies. There's a 1/6 chance that the person who seconded them dies. Don't worry, I'll keep track of that. All right?
This is nuts.
This will be a very fast game.
At night, if the werewolves kill the Tanner, there is a 1/3 chance that the tanner will become a werewolf. Otherwise, the werewolf dies. If the werewolf dies by villagers or by werewolves, the tanner wins, but the rest of the game continues. However, the tanner could possibly join the werewolves, a 1/3 chance, and the tanner, if killed by the villagers, could possibly kill the person who nominated them or seconded them.
Wait, the Tanner wins.
Can you clarify what happens when the werewolves kill the tanner?
When the werewolves kill
Yeah.
the tanner, I'll roll a die, and a 1 through 4, they're dead. They win out of the game. On a 5 through 6, they become a werewolf.
Got it.
So mostly just a lot of dice rolling.
And nothing will happen to the werewolves if the werewolves kill the tanner.
No, they cannot. It cannot hurt them at all.
Okay.
Okay. And it's 50% that the nominee or 1/6% that the person who seconds will die as.
Sure, and I'll just tell you at the time, so you don't have to remember any of that.
And the werewolves, when they kill, they don't always kill. You said something about a percentage on them
Yep,
too.
every time the werewolves try to kill
1/6.
someone, there's a 1 out of 6 chance it doesn't work.
Is that kill in addition to the tanner, or the tanner survives and the other person, the nominee or the seconder, dies instead?
So, oh, the tanner's gonna die no matter what.
Okay, so it's just in addition to the tanner. Gotcha.
I
Are
am now
the
starting to send out rolls, but you can keep asking questions.
sorry, are the idiot and the pacifist, are those like their own roles, or could those be
They're both villagers.
comboed? Okay.
Oh
Does the
yes,
Frankenstein?
yes.
the
If you are
Frankenstein
the,
take the-
if you are the idiot or the pacifist, that's the only thing you are.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention. Someone's drunk and won't know their role until the 3rd night.
Oh no! No, not the drunk.
Well, you know, it was a good quiet village, but they passed it. There's been a government overchange, and now alcohol's allowed back in.
You can't have good gambling without alcohol.
See, Tom, this is why we kill you night one.
Does Frankenstein takes idiot, pacifist, or drunk rolls? No.
No, the Frankenstein is seer, bodyguard, hunter, gambler only.
Okay.
Otherwise, they
So-
would implode if they became the pacifist and the idiot. Although that would be a funny rule to add.
It'd be funny to watch the video afterward.
Oh, it's always funny for me then.
So
Their upvote would negate their downvote, so it would be like not voting at all.
So if the werewolves kill the Sasquatch and they don't turn him, the Sasquatch will just die, or will he live on for another chance?
He'll die as a villager,
Gotcha.
or she'll die as a villager.
Gotcha.
And the hunters are 100% kill. That's not a roll of die whether they kill or not, right?
Yeah, I thought about giving the hunter a randomized gun that they could use if they want to, but that might get too chaotic.
Chris, what happened to your spa background?
My spot. Well, I usually use the green background for the Tom's games, just in case I get a roll. I can show them stuff.
Doesn't it work for you though, with since you have a green screen?
Yeah, it probably does.
Yeah.
Look, I gotta switch it up.
You're just scared that Tom is gonna yell at you?
Yeah, I don't want to be yelled at.
Yeah.
My wife does that enough for everybody. Just kidding.
Have you put the kids to bed yet, or do you have them ready? Next?
Yeah, they're already in bed.
Oh.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I can kill you then.
well, no. Hold on. Let me go wake them up. They don't need to sleep
Distance
for
gun
school.
dog.
I still have pictures I can put up.
And again, remember, everyone's roles were assigned randomly. I don't pick them based on anything else.
Also remember that some people have the same name, so use last initials.
They're here. They're here, Gil. I brought them down. See?
There you go.
Don't do it. Look at those faces.
Now I can't kill you anymore.
Sweet. I feel safer already.
The spooky thing is that you are behind yourself as well.
Yeah, right. I know.
Yeah, so Chris actually beat me in Fury of Dracula today. So now he claims he's a vampire killer as well.
Oh, you played on the new the Steam?
Yeah. Well, we did. Well, we sort of did. We were supposed to be 3 players against me as Dracula, but the game only supports 2 players right now. So 1 player runs all the 4 hunters.
Yeah.
It's very strange. They released the game digitally, but you can only play 2.
That's really weird.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
and I mean the graphic design looked like it was made in the 90s, so it wasn't a pleasant experience.
We house rule Fury of Dracula. We change a couple rules to make it interesting. Like
Everybody should
Dracula
have
has
their.
to be.
Everyone should have their role. Anyone not get their role?
Got it.
All right. Somebody's computer is buzzing, and we can hear it through your thing. When you get a message, you probably don't want to do that when you start cheating. All righty. I think I'm ready. I think we're good. Let's get started. Good night, everybody. It is night 1. All right. Well, you all heard about other villages and people dying right and left, and you figure what's the best way to bring in more income? And that is the casinos. Happily, the government has allowed that here, and so you've opened up a brand new casino. As an itinerant preacher, I'm in town lately preaching against casinos and evils and sins they bring in. The biggest problem being the buffets. So that's kind of annoying, but you learn to deal with it. Alrighty, we're going to start with a werewolf meet and greet. So if the werewolves could look up and say hi to each other. Alrighty, good night. Alrighty, I'm going to go down to the seer. Seer, who would you like to know about? Thank you. And jumping to the gambler. On day 1, would you like to double or nothing it? Thank you. All right. Good morning, everybody, and welcome. I'm glad you're all here, except for the fact that you found on a street corner near traffic as I was standing there screaming at them about the casino. It looked like a car may have hit me, but then I was killed by werewolves also. So you would do a search, but everyone's kind of glad I'm dead. But who could have done it? It's the werewolf thing that bothers you more than anything else. You got a bit of time here for first day. Start your discussion.
Okay, we have werewolves driving cars. We got to.
That sounds unsafe.
Steampunk or
werewolves.
Just to clarify,
Terror
a normal person killed me, and then the werewolves got me.
Okay.
Oh, so now they're carrying werewolves.
They're
That's
just feeding
So
gross.
the
your
official
car.
government thing is that the werewolves killed me.
Okay.
I just hope that the
See,
gambler
the werewolves
double
are-
or nothing this round, because that would just be bad for us. By the way, Tom, if the Tanner dies and it's double or nothing, the Tanner's its own role. So what would happen?
It dies twice.
Wins twice.
What happens if the village
We'll worry
kills
about
the
all that
Tanner?
stuff when it happens.
What happens when the village kills the Tanner again? Is it the same thing, 1 through 4, and nothing happens, and then
No.
5, 6, a
If
villager
village
dies?
kills a Tanner, that's pretty bad.
50% the nominee
There's
dies
a
and 1/6% the second dies.
That's
It's
correct.
bad for us to kill the Tanner.
Sure.
All right, let's not kill the Tanner.
Well, it's bad for whoever
Agreed.
nominates to kill the Tanner.
Oh, right.
Oh,
So you need to get a werewolf to nominate the Tanner.
So basically, if you're an important role, you shouldn't be nominating people.
Well, I don't know.
Well, how do we get villagers to know not to nominate the Tanner? That seems like there's not a way to.
The
That
Tanner
comment-
wants-
Doesn't seem like a way not to do that.
I think that comment is going to hurt the villagers now because nobody going to want to nominate anybody.
I'll second.
That's a
Well,
still a
seconds
one.
could
have
get you
one-
killed
you have
too.
1/6 chance
That's
still.
still a 1/6 chance. It's not a 1/2 chance, but it's a 1/6 chance.
No, but Gail, we're only like there's only like 4 really important roles, so there's a lot of plain villagers that can do the stuff.
Right, but then you're giving
four,
up like
five.
your information. I don't know. Maybe it will be fine.
5 with Frankenstein.
Did he
Well,
say?
the hunt, yeah, but oh yeah, maybe that depends on how you look at the hunter, I guess.
And there's a Sasquatch, which is I don't know what it
Look,
is.
we all know Jason's opinion on the Sasquatch.
No, it's a 50-50 in this game, so I have no opinion on it anymore.
Yeah, that's way too dicey.
Oh, Tom did a good job with it then.
If it doesn't turn, it'll die. So I'm okay with it not turning or whatever, you know.
Okay.
Should the Sasquatch roller die themselves and have like a 50% chance if they're gonna come out or not?
Yes.
I will never come out as a Sasquatch. on the first night.
Yeah.
I think we've beaten that one to death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's some smart person decided to put it into Blood on the Clock Tower, so we're gonna enjoy that again.
Oh, fun.
Nom.
Okay, Kyle. G, I never trust you, so I'd like to hear what tell me you're not a werewolf, please.
I am not
Which
a
Kyle?
werewolf. I am a lowly normal villager. I have unfortunately nothing to offer other than that.
Kyle saved the village the other night.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second.
I
You
had a
did.
good game the other night, although I
You
did
did.
piggyback off of the work of other people a little bit.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hey, you guys are chicken. You guys are chicken. That's all I gotta say about
No,
it.
first, I'm
I ain't
trying-
chicken.
I was told to many people in the comments that I talk too much. I'm trying not to talk, but if you guys stay quiet, I won't be able to help myself.
Fight
Fine.
it, Gail. Fight it.
All right.
If anyone
Somebody
wants,
tell a
I'll be
joke
the
and
one
see
who
if
does the
Yay
first
laughs.
nomination. That way I'll take the 50% chance if that helps. Since
Okay.
I'm boring anyway.
I'll nominate Adam just to get him talking.
Yes.
Okay, I guess I don't have to do it
All
after
right,
that.
Adam's been nominated. Is there a second?
Let's get him.
I think Chris second.
I second
Chris
it.
All right, Chris
seconded.
seconds it. Adam, what's your defense?
Joseph's new favorite thing to do is nominate me on day one, so I have to talk. I'm just a villager. No reason to kill me, village.
No one else has anything to say? All right, this is vote 1 on day 1. Thumbs ready.
I'm sorry, up is kill or down is kill?
Up means keep him alive. I like him. Down means I hate him and I want him to die. Chris?
No, wait. Keep them alive or I like them. That's two different things.
Yes. Also, when we're done voting, Chris, if you could do me a favor and change your thing because it's really causing me to think it's glitching up.
Okay, sure. I will.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Wow, Paul hates Adam.
That's 5 down, 19 up. You're fine.
I know one of you is forced to vote down, but the other 4 of you.
Unless they're
Shame,
drunk.
shame, shame.
Say goodbye to Chris. There he goes.
And for a second, I thought you were going double or nothing.
I thought about it.
Jason, who are you going to nominate?
Oh, I didn't know I was going to nominate. I was just going to be the one to pull the trigger in case someone dies from being a by doing the nomination. But then Joseph decided to like overstep me when I volunteered. So
I didn't hear that.
I have a suggestion for someone for you to nominate, Jason.
Okay, who?
Jason Levine.
Wow.
Zombie territory. Fine. I nominate myself.
No, you cannot nominate yourself. It is a new rule that I've instituted.
Oh my God.
About 30 seconds ago.
That'd be too easy for the Tanner.
I nominated this rule after our last first person becomes a ghost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you had to bring it up.
Well, darn it.
Marianne, are you a werewolf?
You can second yourself though, right?
No. Stop.
Can you vote yourself
in
down?
this particular game,
Man.
there's no reason to even do so.
Are we sure there's only one village idiot?
Or is this a village of idiots?
Man.
Right,
Well,
but
we'll find out
maybe
if
the
the
Tanner
werewolf-
would want to do that, right?
Sure, possibly, but no. All right, time's up. I need a second nomination, please.
Oh boy. We have not talked enough.
I know.
I don't
know
want to
it's weird
nominate. I would just want to hear from Cameron since I can't read.
Oh, he wants a nomination, so
Otherwise, you got 10 seconds or we go to sleep.
all right,
Maybe
I'll
Kevin?
nominate Cameron.
All right,
I'll
Cameron's
second.
been nominated. Who seconded that?
Matt J.
I
Was
did.
it
All right, Cameron, you've been nominated and seconded. What's your defense?
I'm just a villager. That's about it. That's all I can really say. I've actually never been a werewolf in all the games. Yeah, I'm just a villager. I can't really say much. I don't really have a read on anyone right now. So
All
there's
right.
not much I can say.
This is vote 2 of day 1. Excuse me. Ready? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Same thing, 19 up, 5 to kill.
Okay, so if the Sasquatch, if we don't vote to kill the next one, or that doesn't pass, there's only a 50% chance the Sasquatch turns?
That's
Right.
correct.
Yep.
Just make a note that I wasn't the one who brought that up this time.
Thanks.
I didn't say that they should come out.
Otherwise, the other 50% is that they remain a villager.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And die.
To be turned on a later day.
So do
There
we
you go,
wanna do-
Jason.
What? Do we
There
want
you
to
go. There's your note.
music?
It's a note.
Make a note.
Make a note. I made a note.
Do we want to do no
My
kill?
God, that almost needs a nomination.
You
Do
make
we want-
dad humor look funny.
Womp
We should
womp.
definitely kill someone.
Okay.
Or cats.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna nominate Kyle with an H just because he brought up the Sasquatch. And that's supposed to be my thing. So I'm gonna nominate Kyle with an H.
Take Jason thing.
That's a pretty weak nomination. I have to say.
All right, Kyle with an H has been nominated out of
And
jealousy.
I said I would
Is
do
there
one
a
of the
second?
nominations.
Paul, you're seconding that?
Paul is
Yeah.
seconding.
All right, Kyle, what's your defense?
I'm just a vanillager. I don't have any special role. So if you guys do take me out, then it's not a big deal for the village. But I kind of wanted to play past the first day. So hey, there's a 50% chance that the Sasquatch doesn't turn.
All right. That's the
There's a
point.
50%
Let's
chance
take
I could die
a chance.
here.
Let's gamble, right? This is casino night.
And there's a
take a
50% chance
chance,
I
take a
could die here if you're the
50%
Tanner.
And remember that if the gambler doubled or nothing today's vote,
But I said I'm willing to take
Two-
that chance.
2 people can
Jason.
die or what have you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hang on, I need to count again. That's 12-12, folks. Tie means they stay alive. All right, so hang on before we go to sleep here.
Here comes a die roll for the Sasquatch.
Hang on.
Yeah, well, we're not gonna find out.
Jason turned.
I'm going to message the Sasquatch regardless. Just so they know.
Why is there crackling in the background?
Yeah.
All right,
Probably
everybody.
typing.
Good night. What a good village. Now, the problem is we all know the main reason you didn't kill anyone is because that would lower profits for the casino. But hey, no death is always good for business. All righty, we're going to start with the bodyguard. Who would you like to protect? Thank you. All right, werewolf or werewolves? Thank you. Give me 1 second here. Okay, Seer. Who would you like to know about? And Gambler. Would you like to double or nothing? Thank you. All right, good morning, everybody. Well, it was a sad night last night. Well, actually, it's not a sad night for anybody, come to think of it. Because sadly, Kevin was found eviscerated and dead, but with a gigantic smile on his face because he so definitely wanted to die. Kevin was the Tanner and somehow won the game there.
Wow.
But we're continuing for another winner besides the Tanner.
Well, that just saved us
Well,
from the
thanks,
whole being
Werewolf.
afraid to nominate thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that was quick.
Good job,
Yeah,
werewolves. Hey, give yourselves a round of applause. Go ahead. No,
Yeah, thanks a lot.
go ahead. It's fine.
All right,
The question
so
is, did he become a werewolf? Because
no, he died.
If he did, he
just
would be
dies?
alive still.
Yeah.
He died, so we're good.
So Sasquatch, did you become a werewolf or not? Sasquatch? Sasquatch?
Sasquatch.
This is
Sasquatch?
day 2, by the way. Don't forget, day 3, the drunk person finds out what they really are.
Oh, I missed. Oh,
Sasquatch could be drunk.
Oh, God. Well, that's
Tom,
good.
Sasquatch would be drunk. That would be weird.
is the Sasquatch roll now nullified?
We don't know. There's a 50%
We
chance.
don't know.
There's a
But
50%
now,
chance.
going forward, he's a villager or a werewolf. That's it.
Right. But so he's not a Sasquatch any longer. So if we don't vote,
No.
We don't know that for
If
sure.
the Sasquatch did not turn on night 1, then if you don't kill anyone day 2, they have a chance to turn then.
We
And
should
so on.
we're
continue
doomed
trying to
anyway.
kill, and not the more times we don't kill, the higher risk that the Sasquatch turns. Which we
Well,
don't
it's
want
only
to have.
50% each time, so it's not a higher risk. It's 50% each time.
It's gonna, yeah, but if we do it 2-3 nights in a row, it's gonna be higher.
It's gonna get us eventually.
Plus, we
True.
kind of need to kill werewolves too. So
Right.
The only good thing is at least the Tanner died, and we don't have to worry about this whole first nominee,
Yes.
second nominee thing. That was actually a good move. Thank you, Werewolves, for doing that.
That was fantastic.
Did the werewolves survive? Weren't they like there was a high chance the
It
werewolves
was like
would die? if
here, once it was 1/3 becomes a werewolf or 2/3 dies for the Tanner. So therefore, he must have rolled a 1, 2, 3, or 4, and he died because if he rolled a 5 or 6, he would have turned into a werewolf.
That's
According to what Tom wrote for the Tanner, or what he said to us. at the
Sounds right.
beginning of the game. I'm just reading back. I've got all my notes here about what these percentages are because I love percentages.
Great.
I don't mind. Actually, now no one should be nervous about nominating. That's the good thing.
Yep.
Something blinked. Something happened to the screen.
Nam just moved.
Now I'm just moved to the
Well,
bottom.
All right, time's up. I need the first nomination.
Wow.
We need suspicions. Like
Paul usually talks a whole lot.
All right.
Not
I'm famous for not talking.
He changed over the last week.
Yeah, I liked new Paul. He went back to old Paul all of a sudden.
Nomination?
Yeah, I'll
Seconds.
nominate Paul.
All right, Trey nominates Paul. Is there a second for that?
Second.
All right, Paul, what's your defense?
I don't know. There's a lot going on. There's a lot to observe. Big game. So I'm just kind of sitting back and listening and trying to figure out what's what. That's all.
Is that your thing that's crackling?
It shouldn't be.
Because I
Num
hear
square.
highlighted.
Num square is lighting up.
Tom, I think it's when you're typing, so I don't know if you're typing right now or not. No?
Nope.
Yeah, Nom's thing was highlighted at that time, so I don't know if it was him or not, but I don't think it's me.
All righty.
Okay.
Well, let's vote. This is vote 1 of day
Whoever's
2.
crackling, I want to vote out.
Oh, can we vote out people with low light then? All right, ready?
Oh.
One,
The battery's
2,
not good.
3. All right, it's 18-5 to keep alive.
To 5.
Okay.
Ross, do you have any suspicions?
I'm still nervous to do the nomination, but I'm going to put it out. No, I'm not going to nominate. I'm suspicious of Melissa right now because she's doing the quiet thing and she's doing the kind of looking down, almost looks like she's napping kind of thing. Maybe the blanket's helping with that. Right? But usually she's paying attention to what's going on. She seems distracted and I'm wondering why. The werewolf rolls, when she gets them, stresses her out. She's said before, and I'm thinking maybe she's compensating.
It does stress me out, but I am not a werewolf. I promise. Super happy about it.
Well, if that's the case, here are your suspicions.
Right now, my biggest suspicion is Courtney, and it's only because she keeps biting her bottom lip. I know that sounds really weird, but it's she looked nervous. So my biggest suspicion is Courtney.
I am nervous, but I'm just a nervous person in general. I'm nervous being on Zoom with like 20 people. Kind of out of my comfort zone, but I like werewolves, so here I am.
And you don't like us? Is that what you're saying?
Did you say you like werewolfs?
Good thing we're not recording this.
Be game. Be game werewolf. I think I'm also just like I make a lot of faces. Like I'm not very good at not showing what I'm thinking. So if I'm like,
all right, time's up. I need a nomination, please.
I'm going to nominate Ross. I feel like that observation on Melissa was a bit weak.
Okay.
Okay. Wait a
Come to the
minute.
flag, his eyes are bad.
Ross, you've been nominated in second. What's your defense?
Okay, one, I was prompted to put out my suspicion. I did not nominate. I'm a villager, so whatever you guys choose.
All right.
And I was reluctant, so.
This is vote 2 of day 2. Ready. And a 1 and a 2, 3. That's 8 down and 15 up.
All right, and that's the last time I talk.
I have a question for Mariana.
Yeah.
Do you think Trey's a werewolf?
I can't tell. So here's the thing. Trey, Jason, and Nam have voted down to kill every single vote this time. So one of them is the idiot.
You don't want to say that. You don't want to bring that information up.
Why?
Because he's a villager.
Well,
Gus is a villager. You don't want to give that information up.
Well,
Good werewolf player.
They might also be werewolves.
I'm not convinced it matters with
Yeah.
the idiot.
True.
The werewolves are going to want to keep them alive anyway.
That's
He's
true.
voting down to kill. So
Yeah.
I bet you one of them's
But I
the
wouldn't
idiot,
talk
one of
about
them's a
werewolf.
villager.
You
and
mean?
one of
Oh,
them's a
you mean
werewolf.
like one of them might be a werewolf just voting along?
Yeah.
Right.
That I
Could
agree
be.
with.
Yeah.
Right. But I can't tell who.
I'm a villager.
He's a werewolf.
He's a werewolf.
So,
Totally.
and
a werewolf.
I actually kind of want to die.
Why do you want to die?
You're not the Tanner.
I'll keep that to myself.
Oh.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I don't think he's a villager.
So nominate him.
I think he is.
So kill me.
Yeah,
Okay, I nominate. I nominate.
He could be a hunter.
Right.
I second.
Yeah, but that's too
Could be, but
early.
you don't
Why
know who
would
to
you?
Wait, hang on. I missed that. Who was just nominated and seconded?
Trey.
Trey.
I nominated and.
All right, this is the this
Oh.
is
Guam's new achievement.
the third nomination of the night. Voting for Trey. Trey, what's your defense? Well, guys, he didn't say anything.
Kill him.
We're ready to kill.
We don't need a defense. Just do it.
I want to die.
Got it. All right, hang on. All righty.
Is this the third? I thought this is the second one.
Thumbs ready.
He could be. He could be the werewolf hunter, though. Be careful.
Yeah, he could be the werewolf hunter.
Ready. 1,
Oh.
2, 3.
Yeah, I don't know. He's got to die at some point.
How does Gambler work with Hunter?
I think he dies.
He just kills somebody.
All right. That's 17 to kill
Okay.
and up with 5. Hang on 1 second, everybody. Gil, I'm very sorry, but you're also dead. The gambler doubled or nothing, and Trey was a werewolf, and so 2 werewolves are out. That's Trey and Gil. But Trey was the werewolf hunter, so you could take 1 person out with you. Who would you like?
Melissa.
Melissa's out. Melissa was a villager.
Sorry.
Wow, nice move, gambler.
Hang on 1 second. I need to.
Yeah, nice move, gambler. Even though that was risky in
Yeah.
the second
Yeah.
round.
Extremely.
Paid off.
All righty, everybody. Good night. Well, maybe you got all the werewolves now. That'd be nice. Don't forget, tomorrow morning we're going to someone will find out what their role really was. But for now, sleep in peace, in heavenly peace. All righty. We'll start with the bodyguard. Who would you like to protect tonight? Thank you. Werewolf or werewolves? Thank you. All right, Seer, who would you like to know about? And Gambler, would you like to double or nothing? Thank you. All right, good morning, everybody. Well, it's mostly a good morning. It is not a good morning for Manny. I'm sorry, Manny. You've been most dreadfully and heinously murdered in the middle of the night, and he was a villager.
So I don't know. We didn't mention this before, but anybody who's a seer, I hope you were writing down what days you check people, or if you didn't, write it down now, because now the drunk is no longer drunk. So anybody that was checked on day 1, 2, or 3 is not safe.
That's true. I just want to know who's the.
Yeah,
nah,
when you're typing, you should probably mute yourself.
Well, no, this time I'm typing. I definitely just sent the person who was drunk that they were drunk and that what their real role is now. So everyone can quick check their chat. Or you don't have to check it if you don't want to tell people that you know what your role is already.
How does the drunk affect the seer, though? Because Isn't the drunk always a villager, or it could be a werewolf as well?
It could be a
The
werewolf.
drunk
as
could
well.
be
a wolf.
anybody.
Okay.
It doesn't even have to be a named role. It could have just been a villager.
That's nom type.
It's
Nom,
definitely
that's
not.
definitely your
Nom.
something
Okay.
that you're doing is making
Oh.
noise.
I want to nominate Nom just so we have the noise going away. For real.
Is that an actual nomination, Jason?
I think so.
What do you mean you think so?
Thinks.
Yeah, I want to nominate Nom.
I'll
I'm
second.
going to mute myself.
He's gonna
All
mute
right.
himself.
Nom, you've been nominated second. So don't mute yourself yet. You need to
Defend yourself first.
I'm villager. I'm trying to find werewolf. I don't know who's the werewolf 100%, but I think that at least yesterday, and I think Ross is definitely a villager from my point of view. I don't know if he did wrong and he turned werewolf today, but I think Ross is safe at least from yesterday. And because of that, one of my suspicions is Jason, and my second suspicion is Scott, because he awkward and those are my two suspicions. But I'm a villager. I don't know who's the werewolf 100%, but I think Ross is a villager.
Sorry, Nam, is that me or Jason Levine that you're suspicious of?
Oh, Jason A. Yes,
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
All right. This is
believe
vote
in Nom.
1 of day 3. Thumbs ready. And a 1, 2, 3.
That was.
All right, that's 6 to kill and 13 to keep alive. You're fine.
I don't know. No, I didn't quite hear what you were saying, except for that you cleared Ross. The fact that Ross kind of zeroed in on Melissa and then the werewolves went out and killed her tells me that she was something that was worth picking out. So I don't know what Ross would have picked out as well. But I don't know. I don't think that because I picked up on Ross's tell or whatever, that should implicit mean anything, but that's fine.
Wait, are you the one who asked Ross to speak out?
No, Joseph asked me to speak out, and I did so, knowing that it would put me on the block. I wouldn't have said anything otherwise, Jason. Hey.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. I didn't zone in on you just because you spoke up. It's more what you said and not the fact that you said.
I've played with her many times. We've had those discussions many times before, and it is true that she does get super quiet when she's werewolf. That's known.
Yeah, but you're like, oh, she's looking down. She looks
Which she
tired or whatever.
was.
But like somebody who's taking notes, especially in this format, a lot of people are looking down at the time. So I feel like that's something that.
Well, and if you noticed, I didn't nominate. I just made an observation.
Yeah. Yeah, and I made an observation as well.
Okay. And okay,
So
we'll
very
just leave it.
polite.
Yeah. Well, allow me to retort. No.
Politeness is over. I need a second nomination.
So Melissa was a villager and she thought she picked up something with Courtney. Is it worth exploring that? I mean, she's one of our best body language folks.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Courtney?
I need an actual nomination.
Yeah, am I defending myself?
No, you haven't been nominated yet.
I need a nomination.
Someone should nominate.
Nominate Courtney. I can't nominate.
All
I
right,
just
Courtney's been nominated. Is there a second? Paul seconds. All right, Courtney, what's your defense?
I'm just a villager. Like I said, I'm just a nervous person. I mean, I don't really know what I'll say. My lips are chapped. I could have been biting my lip because of that. I don't know. I have no suspicions of anyone else, so.
This is vote 2 of day 3. Thumbs ready. 1, 2, 3. It is 9 down, 10 up. You're fine. But barely.
Who nominated that?
That was
Scott.
Scott.
I did.
Paul seconded.
Mostly because I know that Melissa is actually like incredibly good at picking up stuff when she's a villager, so I kind of went with it.
I'm not saying she was
Fair.
wrong in picking up that I was nervous. I'm always nervous on these. So
Are you often a werewolf?
no, I'm not. I've actually never
Tonight?
been one.
What about tonight?
No, no. I've only ever been a werewolf in one night. So
Until now.
all right.
I'd like to
Yeah.
point out that Blake's still alive.
What does that mean?
Just usually he's the first to die in most of the games.
Well, he dies first in Tom games. In other games, he makes it pretty far.
Don't even try to pin this on me.
I mean, I played a game with Blake last night, and we were both in the end, in like the final 6.
Well,
Was
I
he the werewolf?
intentionally,
Yeah.
no, I
Oh, no.
intentionally said nothing the first 2 days with hopes of staying a little bit under the radar and getting a few more days in, and it has worked so far. But you shouldn't kill me. People, I don't know why I keep getting killed. I have nothing to offer as of now. I would go with Courtney just because no one else is really throwing out suspicions. I will say with Jason, I don't like when people kind of nominate for silly reasons, and I get the noise crackling thing is annoying, but I'd hate to get rid of a good player.
Time's up. I need a third nomination.
Annoyed by a noise crackle, so that's suspicious.
He kind of cut in and out.
Sorry, yeah, I think my connection is unstable. So I don't know what you didn't hear, but
I'll nominate
Blake,
Jason
yeah.
Levine.
Blake,
All
now
right,
you
Kwame
see
nominates
why
Jason Levine. Is there a second for that?
I'll second.
All right, Jason, what's your defense?
So if the whole thing was because I nominated Nam, you guys heard the crackling again, and it is annoying.
That is true, but that wasn't why.
Other than that, I'm just a plain villager. So that's where we are.
All right, this is the third vote of day 3. Thumbs ready? Ready. 1, 2, 3. That's 17 down and I guess 2 up. All right, Jason is dead. And he was indeed a werewolf, but the gambler did not double or nothing it, so it's just one werewolf that died. Good night, everybody. Maybe that's all the werewolves. That would be great. All right, let's start this off here with the bodyguard. Who would you like to protect? Who? Thank you. Werewolf or werewolves? Thank you. And Seer, who would you like to know about? Gambler, would you like to double or nothing? Thank you. All right, good morning, everybody. Oh, it's a sad day. There has been another death. And Nam, you have been killed most heinously, and Nam was a villager.
Who did he suspect?
I believe he suspected Jason A.
Yep. He suspected me.
Okay. Jason Ace.
I think he threw out Scott.
Kwame,
Scott.
Kwame, didn't you just nominate Jason L?
I did.
And then you voted up for him. So
I
what was that about?
did. you know, stuff.
Yeah.
When he writes his autobiography, that's going to be his
I'm
first.
trying to figure out who the werewolves are, and you're figuring out telling us about stuff.
I kind of figured it was him because he wasn't talking enough. And his accusation against Nam was weak.
Yeah, I agree. He was
for
suspicious.
sure.
I just wasn't sure why you then voted.
And then the kills at night just didn't make sense.
I agree.
He probably had a good reason for it. Was a fine
I'm
reason.
sure. I'm sure he did, but I didn't understand him. So.
Oh no, I meant Guami. Guami probably had a good reason for voting up. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't
Well,
think
I understand he may have had a good reason, but he nominated him and voted up. That's the part I didn't understand.
I can't win them all.
that way you would split it one way or the other, right?
Right.
Who is the other person that voted up?
I wasn't actually paying attention.
John.
I think John did.
Yeah, I don't think the werewolves would have voted up there. The third kill of the night or the third nomination of the day.
All right.
I think.
John and even Jason voted
Unless it's
down.
Guami, then it could have been either way.
Yeah, but Jason voted down the entire time. I don't think he voted up for anybody.
No, he
I think he was trying to.
He was trying to look like the idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He was trying to pretend that he was the idiot. Yeah.
In the first round, he didn't vote down, I don't think.
No,
Yeah, he did.
He voted
No,
down
he did.
every single
Yeah,
time.
he
In
That's
the
why
very
I'm
first nomination?
suspicious of him and Trey because they were voting down together every time.
Okay.
Right.
In sync.
Nice.
So
I wonder if all the werewolves had that idea.
I'm the seer, by the way.
Oh,
And I think it's time to come out. Like, it's a gamble theme, but I don't want to gamble too much. I might die next night. So, but I don't have that good information though. Not like.
And why are you coming out?
Why are you coming out?
Oh, you already did. You already did. So
Now he
what do
did.
you got?
He's gotta
What do you
do it
got?
now.
Too
I
late.
have a werewolf.
Okay.
So who's
about
nervous now?
What about safe people?
Who's nervous? Who might
You
have?
said you
might
checked
have
Courtney?
seen-
I think you checked
Who
I
might
see
have
who's
has
nervous.
seen-
I'm nervous.
All right, I need my
Okay.
first nomination.
Yeah. So first night I checked Melissa. She was a villager, obviously. Then I checked Ross. He's a werewolf. Then I
Yeah.
checked Matt. He's a villager. And then I checked Nam because Nam defended Ross. So I checked Nam, but he was a villager as we know him. So we have one cleared and one werewolf. And I need the bodyguard tonight, obviously. Or maybe I don't. Maybe we can do the mind game and you can protect me tomorrow night. It's fun. We know. We don't know.
Chance it.
So are you nominating Ross? Then?
Again, I need a
We can do-
nomination here.
Yeah, we can do some big. We'll kill Ross at the end of the day, I guess, but we can do some discussion before that.
Not if you don't nominate someone in the next 5 seconds.
Nominate Cameron.
All right, Cameron's been nominated. Is there a second for that?
I'll second.
Shocking. Cameron, what's your defense?
Like I said before, I'm just a villager. I actually was suspecting it's going to be either Trey or Nam the werewolf because they were voting down. I did realize Jason L was also voting down. But yeah, other than that, I'm kind of suspicious of Blake because the werewolves usually kill him straight away because he's such a good hunter. So the fact that he's still alive makes me suspicious that he is a werewolf. That's my only real suspicion right now.
All right, this is vote 1 of day 4. Thumbs ready. And 1, 2, 3. All right, that's 2 down and some number up. I'll figure it out in a second. Meanwhile, keep going.
Who was the second person you cleared again?
You.
And who else?
Well, Melissa and Nam, but they're dead.
Okay.
Joseph, I thought that was like your subtle way of saying that you actually checked Cameron. So that's why I voted down. I didn't.
Oh no, I'm not that. That's like next level.
Well,
gaming.
because right, but sometimes you'll do that. Like
I do find
So, John, do you have any suspicions?
I feel like the village powers are not particularly overpowered. So I'm wondering if there wouldn't be just 4 werewolves, and we've already killed 3. So I'm on board with it, assuming Joseph is telling the truth. I would be on board with getting rid of Russ now and seeing if we won.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
And we have no secret Lycan, right?
Secret garden? What?
Lichen.
Lichen.
No.
lichen.
Secret garden.
Secret lichen.
Well, should we wait until the third then?
Well, if we wait till the third, we're just going to nominate somebody, and everyone's going to vote up, and then it'll just be a waste.
Yeah.
I'll nominate Ross.
Oh,
Is there a second for that?
Second.
All right, Ross, what's your defense?
Okay, my defense is I am a villager. Joseph is a very good player and is probably jumping on the Jason A bandwagon where I'm one. He's the one that asked me my opinion and I gave it. Jason A jumped on it, and now the suspicion is on me. Nam defended me, and then he gets knocked out. I think it's a play between Joseph and Jason A.
So if
All
Ross
right,
is innocent, we're taking
This is
Joseph.
vote 2 of day 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, come on, my peeps. What's going on?
Hey, I voted up for you.
Ross, we're always on opposite
That's
teams.
13
Yeah.
to kill, 4 to keep alive. Ross is dead. Ross was a werewolf. The gambler did not do double or nothing, so the game continues. Good night, everybody. All right, let's start with the bodyguard. Thank you. Werewolf or werewolves? All right, thank you. All right, seer. Thank you. And gambler. Would you like to double or nothing? Thank you. All right, good morning, everybody. In a shocking turn of events, Joseph, you are dead, and we'll see you later. He was a villager. All right, we're down to 15 people. There are not 8 werewolves left, so you're all still good.
Oh my God.
I just want to say, because can you hear me? Is it back?
Yep.
Is it fine? Because I was slightly accused by Cameron last round. And I would just say that, first off, there are plenty of people in this game who have been killed first. And secondly, it's not actually smart for the werewolves to just kill the same person first and second time every time. They should be looking for the seers and the bodyguards and whatever. So to just kill me because, oh, it's Blake, would be bad gameplay in my mind. But. And also, I would stop playing if that happened.
Seems reasonable.
Adam, are you ready to come out yet?
Come out with what?
Information.
Oh. I mean, someone has been voting certain ways. I don't know if at this point it's a hindrance to the village or not. I would say probably not yet, but if we do need like a third desperate nomination and we don't know that we have a werewolf, then maybe we consider, but just because their voting could later on in the game be bad, and we know then we wouldn't be killing an important role, Frankenstein or something. But as far as actual suspects, I've noticed Kyle G, kind of giving some shifty eyes. I don't know if that's just how his screen is set up, but I've kind of noticed his eyes shifting a little bit, so I don't know what that's all about, but nothing too much stands out to me.
Those shifty eyes.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
In my defense, I'm always on the opposite team from Ross. Always.
Always.
All right.
100%.
Steve, what do you think?
You know, I'm having a hard time figuring it out. I still like Melissa pointing at Courtney. Looks like a suspect. And beyond that, you know, I am, you know, I don't have a good, don't have a good read. I do agree. It's in the games I've played in, it's unusual for Blake to last this long unless he's a werewolf, but you know.
Have I ever been a werewolf in a game you've played, Steve?
Dun 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 dun.
I think you have. Actually, I think you have been. So, I mean, I'm just those are the things that I'm trying to read. He may not be, but those are the things I'm trying to read.
Gil.
Well, building on what Steve said, I did notice that when we were voting on Ross, Courtney paused and looked before she did her vote. I thought that was a little suspicious.
All right, time is up, folks. I need nomination number 1.
I'll nominate Courtney.
I'll second it.
All right, Courtney, you've been nominated and seconded. What's your defense?
I don't think I paused. I voted down for him. I was on board with Jason A's kind of what he was saying. I don't know how many times I can tell you all I'm just an anxious person. So go ahead. I don't know. I'm just a villager, so.
All right, this is vote 1 of day 5. Ready? 1, 2. Cameron? Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's 7 down, 8 up. You survived, but barely.
I don't like this guy. If I'm nervous, it's because you guys keep almost killing me.
Sorry.
And I'm like afraid to do anything with my face now.
I didn't say anything about your face. I was just
know,
talking about
but I
your
keep
voting.
thinking like, don't bite your lip. I really didn't pause though. I don't know if maybe I know people use lag all the time, but I really did not pause.
And Steve, you were right. On 9/26, you played a game with Blake where he was a werewolf.
You check the file.
Well, I keep notes, but I don't go back and look at prior games.
My word,
check
this
stuff
is
like that.
next level.
This is
3 years ago.
Wow.
When he's a villager, I like him on my team. Yeah.
Mommy, do you have our addresses too?
No.
John, what are you thinking? You have any thoughts?
I don't want to say about. Okay, so I don't know how Guami knew that Jason was a werewolf.
It's just from playing with him all week.
He was talking a lot less.
Yeah.
He was talking less?
Yeah.
Than he normally does.
Whenever he's good, he talks a lot. Whenever he's evil, he's very quiet.
And he didn't bring up the Sasquatch. That was really suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he was a Sasquatch or something.
That was weird. That was weird.
I thought he wasn't allowed to.
So my only concern as it relates to Guami is that he's trying to throw the village one direction when I know that he can't. I'll just say that. So it would be in his interest if he's the alpha wolf to get rid of any other wolves. So if there is an alpha wolf out here, they got to get rid of any other wolves if they're not already dead.
All right. Well, we are.
I had never
I need
thought
my
of that.
second nomination.
I'll nominate Guami.
All right, Guami's been nominated. Is there a second?
Oh,
You can't second yourself. All right, second it. All right, Guami. What's your
think so, guys.
Yeah, so I am Villager. I'm not a vanilla, but that's all I got.
All right.
Nice, Kwame.
Thumbs for Kwame. This is vote 2 of day 5.
But I believe
Ready.
you.
1, 2, 3. It's 3 votes down, 12 votes up.
And with that, I'll nominate Adam S. to die.
All right, Adam's been nominated.
Yeah, that's right.
Is there a second for that?
I'll second it.
All right, Adam, what's your defense?
I'm just a plain villager. I don't understand that, but is this the second or third nomination?
This is the third.
This is the third. Dang it. Well,
Chris, did you want to clarify that?
Sure, I can clarify. You were really nervous when Joseph was like, I caught one werewolf and I saw you. I saw you. I'll replay it in the video. I saw you. You're like, from this to this. And you did not move. I got you. I got you.
Okay, but I think I'm like that 90% of the game. So, but I am a regular villager. It's the third nomination. I guess if we want to try to risk the Sasquatch, or if we think that Sasquatch is already dead, I wish I had a role to come out with. Again, my only suspicions were Kyle and then maybe Scott, because I know Nam did call him out as well, but not a whole lot outside of that. Sorry.
Which Kyle?
I did have
sorry,
more, but
Kyle
I'll save it
G.
for later.
Same one I said.
My shifty eyes.
And maybe Chris, since he nominated me.
All right, this is vote 3 of day 5. If this does go through innocent, then there's a 50% chance if the Sasquatch hasn't already been turned. But all right, ready? 1, 2, 3. That's 10 down, 5 up. I'm sorry, Adam, you are dead. Adam was a werewolf, and the gambler again did not double or nothing it, so just one dies, and the day continues. Good night, everybody. All right, let's start with the bodyguard here. Thank you. Werewolf or werewolves? Thank you. Seer, who would you like to know about? Thank you. Gambler. Thank you. All right, good morning, village. Except for Matt. Matt, you are deader than dead. They found you dead at a slot machine, and he was a villager. It is day 6. We're down to 14 people. There are not 7 werewolves.
Okay, Chris, you get to keep your title.
I don't normally do this.
It wasn't just his hand, but
I don't normally do this, but
heart rate went up 15.
I am the seer. Blake is a werewolf. I'm also the gambler, and I'm gambled twice. So
Steve,
that's everything I know.
Okay.
Steve, you've been drinking tonight. Steve,
not at all. I'm sorry, but the facts are the facts.
All right. There's so many little people left. Did you gamble tonight?
I did.
Steve?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we end up killing Blake and he's not a werewolf, we just go after Steve. So it's
right,
fine.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's
you're risking.
if
know,
he's not
that's
lying,
that's fair. That's
okay,
that's
so
fair.
if he's not
All right.
lying and he did gamble and Blake is actually a werewolf, we have a chance of killing another werewolf.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
already
but-
killed 5, so
I'll nominate
I don't
Blake.
see there being more than 2.
I'll second.
Second, Blake.
All right, Blake, what's your defense?
Guys,
I am just
you
gonna
know,
trust Steve to the end.
you really shouldn't trust Steve because he's clearly up to something.
Obviously, we'll find out in about
Steve,
30
can
seconds.
Steve, can I have my moment, or are you just gonna accuse me and then not let me? Come on.
I'm gonna let you say
how much
whatever you
how much
want.
time do I get? I could go on and on. You know, I just think I have nothing. I'm just kidding. Just go for it.
All right. This is vote 1 of day 6. Thumbs ready.
Everybody should vote down. I
1,
feel.
2, 3. That's 11 votes down and 2 votes up, or 3 votes up, I think. Blake is dead. Blake was a werewolf, and because the gambling did happen, a random werewolf, unfortunately the only werewolf left.
Is it Guami?
No, Courtney was a werewolf after all.
I
And the villagers win.
Well done, Courtney. Well,
I didn't feel like
I
it. was
saw
well
that
done,
vote. I
but-
saw that pause.
I really don't think I paused though,
You did.
because all right.
there was a
I
lag or
didn't mean
something.
to. Yeah.
Blake,
so
I promise
well.
it was random.
Once I saw the seer and the gambler.
Hey, you
All right,
lasted
hang
the
on,
whole
before
game,
we
Blake.
close, let me go over what we had here. So Ross was the Sasquatch, and he turned night 1. It was a 50% chance. And in fact, the werewolves having a 5-6 chance of killing someone that never didn't work, and the bodyguard was never successful. Scott was the original body. Well, Scott, you were the bodyguard the whole time, right? Yeah, the bodyguard, you never blocked him. In fact, unfortunately, Joseph, for you, he protected you the night that you came out the next day.
Oh,
So
I was wondering
he
what
couldn't
happened.
protect you that night, even if he wanted to. So Trey was the werewolf hunter. Gil, Courtney, Jason were werewolves. Blake was a villager until he got drunk and realized he actually was a werewolf. Nam was the
That
idiot,
explains things.
voting down. John was the pacifist, always voting up. Steve was an amazing Frankenstein. Adam was the werewolf alpha, and I thought he was going to pull it off, actually, until he got called out of the blue by Chris. Chris, do you... I try not to accuse people of cheating, but you feel like you are sometimes.
Listen, Adam, I know what he looks like, and I know
do
when he
anything.
he didn't do, but he changed, like he changed his voice.
Chris, can I
he
say
started
something?
talking. Yes.
So Chris, even better, I didn't even know Adam was a werewolf because he didn't freaking move when it was the werewolf phase. He didn't wave his hand to say hi or anything. I didn't even know he was a werewolf the whole game.
That's genius.
I thought Joseph would have checked him first thing as a seer because he's like, "So, Adam, are you gonna move today?"
I cannot believe how quick this game went for the werewolves. I got turned first night, and then it's like, so Ross, what do you think? Oh, I don't want to, but I said something, and all of a sudden, bam, and I'm done.
That's why I asked you, Ross. I knew you were werewolf when I said, "Oh, Ross, what do you think?" So,
When
I was real glad I gambled when I did, because then I
oh,
died.
you were the gambler first. Yeah.
You were the gambler? Oh.
Adam, you
What-
started
that
talking a
worked
lot
great,
more
yeah.
after Joseph
Oh.
was coming out as seer too. By the way,
You just gotta say easiest win ever.
Oh wow. We just
That was
cleaned
pretty
up.
good.
Cleaned up.
I'm
Yeah,
so
Steve
happy, Steve,
refused
that
to
you took
gamble
over.
until the final night, but he was taking a chance. That was a good move.
Well, I
Adam.
wasn't taking a chance. Once I was the seer first and knew that I had a werewolf, I wasn't taking a chance.
I might
Yeah,
move
every-
the gambler before the seer to prevent that in the future.
Every
Yeah.
time the gambler came up, I was like this.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, of course you were. Shocking.
I shouldn't have told you how easy it was.
When I saw that I
Adam.
was I was just gonna say when I saw that I was a werewolf and I woke up the first night, I was just like, kill me now, because it was Courtney who we'd already accused, it was Ross who we'd already accused. I'm like, this is not gonna happen. But
I didn't want to kill you as a werewolf because he suggested, he was like, kill me, and I was like, I can't do this by
oh,
myself.
my last one, I was just over it because I was like, we're done.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Being
It
a
was
werewolf
Scott, I
is
was
so
hoping that-
Turning Connor's
stressful.
game though, so bye.
Bye.
Scott,
Oh,
I was
okay.
hoping that you didn't protect me anyway, so that they, the mind game.
The
So.
bluff thing.
I was
If you
hoping they
could've-
did, and then the werewolves tried to kill you, and then they lost somebody.
Oh yeah, that would have been strong as well.
That would have been sweet.
Wow. Thanks for running it, Tom.
Oh, my pleasure. I'm glad to be
that was
back.
fun. Thank you.
I needed a little bit of a break, but I'm back now until Thanksgiving. No, I'll probably
thank you
run
very
some on
much.
Thanksgiving.
I think it's games like this that always make me feel less bad when the werewolves win, because there are some people who are so good at this point about picking out the werewolves based on facial expressions and things like that. Now, the good news is you ever join one of our games, you're new, and if you've never played before, folks don't know you well enough to know when you're nervous or not. But I actually like the gambler idea. I think it was fun. I think the gambler / seer combination was obviously very powerful there at the end. But I like the idea of some randomness being thrown into the game. I wouldn't want to do it all the time. And, you know, it just worked out that the Tanner got killed by the werewolves on night 1. But I put so much time into, okay, here's how the Tanner works in this case, and the Tanner was immediately out. But I'll probably do that some more in the future, because I thought that was fun for me, at least, to see how that worked. Alrighty, well, I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, I'm Tom Vasel, and you've been watching Werewolf on the Dice Tower.